Hey guys, it has been literally forever since I've done one of these, so let's give you guys the update. It is actually 11 days from moving to New York City, believe it or not, and it's not because I went through a time portal or something. It's because I found a room, and so skipping a few days. I'm going to move in August 15th, and I found a room for $800 a month. What's running through my head is a lot of things. The room is not the cleanest. It was really messy. I saw a roach in the corner. Not of the room, but in the kitchen. And I'm living with a dude who's like in his early 30s and his grandma. I don't know where else I would be able to live for that kind of price. So, as long as I'm still a broke musician, this is kind of the way I'm gonna, have to live. And I'm gonna do my best to support myself. I'm worried that I won't be able to pay, for it. I'm gonna try to, make as much money as I can through street performing and trying to find gigs, every day. It might take a while before I start getting actually paid, but I want to learn from the best, the people who have made money here. You can run to an opportunity literally in the span of 5 minutes, so I'm really looking forward to it. I actually went to New York. I'll probably paste in a video right now. I basically went to New York to tour the rooms just to make sure I'll be safe and I know these people. And I toured 2 rooms and I tried to perform in the subway, but I got this weird sensation. It was just like, it was hard. It was really hard for me to perform because it felt like no one cared. And that's when it's the hardest for me to perform. When I perform on the streets in Virginia, DC, it's just like, it feels like street performing is welcome, but like when I'm there, it just feels like I'm just like, just there, it feels like no one cares. So it was really tough for me. And I guess I have to break out of this shell, I can't afford to do it. And I hope, I push myself to be able to perform even when no one cares, I'm gonna be going to open mics and hopefully I meet some other musicians who have good pointers for me, but yeah. So that was a big thing I did. I've just been writing every day. Recently I've been working on music production because it's gonna be tough for me to do in New York because I'm gonna be out a lot, trying to meet as many musicians as I can, and I want to make the most of my time. So I'm probably not gonna be producing as much, but I want to push out this EP with my demos before I leave. So I'm really working on production. My first song, I'm working on the song I wrote called Lady. I really like it. It's really groovy, but yeah, I'm really enjoying using production and I'm really proud of what I've done so far. Like, I've been using new sorts of sounds, techniques that I've never done before, and I'm just really happy how it turns out. And honestly, I like how it sounds. Like, I don't like how the stuff I have out on Spotify sounds because it's just poorly produced. But like, I really like these songs and I really like, I don't know, I just really like the way I've produced these. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. I might not do an acoustic video this week just because I'm so busy with producing, writing and everything, and I still have work. Status report, I forgot to say. We have about 6K right now and about 273 subscribers, so not a whole lot. But I am getting a paycheck this week, I believe. Yeah, and then the week after. So that's good. So I should end up with like 7K. And yeah, I did a wedding proposal. I got like $800 for it. And yeah, I got one of my friends and asked them if they could do my album cover. They said yes, and it was awesome. Well, it's not an album cover, it's an EP cover, but so, oh well. And yeah, actually seeing New York in person was just a whole nother experience. Like, I spent most of my day just like trying to navigate the subway. But I'll get used to it eventually. It's just really intimidating. Like, I'm like honestly like scared. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna find my place. I don't know how I'm gonna find help or push myself out there. You know, I don't think anyone who starts out there is. Like, my voice teacher said she was really scared when she first went there. So, you know, I'm excited, but also like just like overwhelmed. And as much as I try to make it seem like, you know, I'm ready to go, to like anyone who, like my parents or like everyone around me who has, like, especially adults, like, or my friends, you know, I'm honestly just like terrified, like deep down, but like it feels like something I have to do. Like, I'm not doing it because it's like thrilling, exciting. I'm doing it because, you know, this feels like the only thing I'm like passionate about, you know. It feels like the only way that I can really, you know, push myself in music. And so like I'm gonna go regardless of like how ready I feel, because I know it's what I really need to push myself to the next level. So right now I'm just making most of my time here, just kind of like using the home aspect. I'm trying to produce as much as I can. I might go to open mic tomorrow. I don't know. It'd be good to get a little more performing experience, and I need to rework my set list just because I'm like I go through phases where I'm like I'm really sure what I want to play, but now I'm just kind of in a phase where it's like I don't know exactly what to play. If someone like asked me play a song for me, and I'm like because I know a lot. It's just like I haven't like run a whole set list for a while, because I haven't had any like gigs. So yeah, I really do need to find like a workflow. It's so much. Like, being a musician is like, oh my gosh. Like, it's fun, but it's like extremely time consuming. Like, there's 1,000 things you have to focus on, like live writing, like social media, all that. Yeah. But yeah, that's today. Just a little update where I'm at. And yeah. See you guys.